this is Hilda Ward, and this is Artistic Expression. And I'm so happy to be with you today. And I wanted to give you a little background because it's been a while since I've been with you. This is little Hilda, the little girl with the toe shoes on, and that's my mom. And I feel very proud of this picture because I loved dancing, and my mother loved to dance. And I also want to share this picture with you. This is my Aunt Anne, who is now 103. And she's still wearing her hats, and she still goes to church. And I'd like to dedicate this show to my mom and my aunt. Okay. Now, my first poem is, Who is this woman? Who is this woman? I am from Cinda and Fred, who created the union. I am from my ancestors who brought me forth to enter the world of many dreams. I am from the joy of laughing clouds of energy that flows into the river of loving. I am from the world of loneliness as I seek to touch all that surrounds me. I am from women who had to bear burdens and children and those not meant to be. I'm from the nurturers of the world who seek the laughter of passionate tears. I'm from souls who wander into the world to seek a place that feels like home. I'm from the free spirit that must fly to seek the free-flying winds. I'm from words that must pour out, and yet hands that prevent them from coming. I'm from phrases thought, but not placed on paper, because the mind says, not now. I'm from you and me, and us and we and all that is and will be. I'm from the earth and the sky and the wings of birds. I'm from all that is and wants to be. And so I stand, no, I sit. I sit before you reading out of this book because I am the black woman who must hold up her world, but know that I am the woman whose strength covers her deepest pain. And so send me sprinkles of joy and laughter I can grasp each time I need my heart to sing. It is well with my soul. I wrote that a long time ago, and it's much longer, but I thought maybe I should cut it short. But I feel very proud that I was able to express this, and I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, now let's see what else. Here's another one. Because I was born. Because I was born, my mother's life changed. Because I was born, I find myself wondering why I was born. Because I was born, my mother and father, with passion. Because I was born, I chose to be born in that time. Wow, this is a little overcome here. Because I was born at the present time, I thought that I better leave and work on being born. Because I was born, I felt life's experiences and relished in what I enjoyed. And so I was loved and cherished and laughed at. And my mom and I enjoyed much because I was born. Yes, that one was kind of a hard one to read, but I really enjoy it. The things that get me through the day. Yeah. What gets me through the day? That's a wondrous question. Is it love and joy or compassion? Is it laughter, music, or companionship? Many things to come that comes to me as I dwell on this. My higher power surrounds me, and I know I can make it through. And I feel truly blessed. Waking up and seeing a new day makes me rise up and say thank you. And I step out on the floor grateful that I'm given another day. Hearing a familiar voice on the phone brightens my day and makes me know someone thought about me. And what joy that brings to my soul. Hearing music coming across my space allows me to move with the rhythm and hum with a mellow tone, and maybe even dance, seeing a smile on a little one's face as she tries to take those new steps. That's a wondrous adventure in my life, and I want to reach out and walk with her. Seeing a poem I created that comes up upon the paper with a splash of my life. That makes me smile, and that came from me. And another day is so wondrous as I express myself. Yeah, I forgot about that poem, and I'm glad that I found that one. Yes. Let's see what else we have here. Here's one. I used to go up to the Blue Ridge Mountains, and I loved going up there. And I would sit out there and look out and write poetry. Haven't done that in quite a while, but I did write a poem about being at the mountaintop. The mountaintop. As I am headed toward the mountaintop and walking toward the light, I feel myself heavy-footed and alone, and maybe unworthy of the goal. I want to walk through the door and know I'm there, but I never know if my feet are right. I want to reach that mountaintop and know I've done well, but so many questions come. Lead me toward the light so I can feel cleansed and pure and know that the sunrise will appear and all rays of hope will be there. May the sun set behind the mountain and bring me tranquility. This journey keeps me going, and I know I'm on the path. But often the feet get heavy, and I want to sit down and give up. But I go on, and I know it's right. I feel the heaviness and know it is what it is there for me to feel. But I want to reach out and feel complete. Mountaintop, sit there as I trudge upward and let the light cover me as I plant my feet. Now, when you listen to that poem, that the mountaintop can mean several things. So I'm glad that I decided to share that with you. And here is another one that I enjoyed rewriting. Delicious blends. They blend together like a special sauce that covers a gourmet meal and floats over you like a warm, exotic breeze that covers you with a unique aroma. All the notes come together to allow you to feel soothed into a warm bath or stimulate you to get up on your feet and dance with the joy of a tiny child who has been tickled in the right places that makes you bend over in deep glee. Each instrument calls out to be heard in a solo, and yet they all blend together like fine wine that goes down the palate with much pleasure. What joy you bring to us as you find us tapping our feet, snapping our fingers while alternating with clapping our hands or beating on our thighs like a drum. You fill our gut, making us feel overwhelmed with the aroma of delectable bites. Fill us up, make us cry out with delight, make us know we are being fed with delight. Soothe us with tranquility. Stroke us with your deep rhythms. We are filled. I wrote this September 2008, and I think I was writing about George Melvin's group. That's what it sounds like for me, yes. And I'm so glad that I found that. Well, here's another one. Gratitude. I'm grateful for the smiles of little ones who light up all around me. I'm grateful for the hugs of those who care and fold me deep inside their arms. Oh, how grateful I am for the season changes that allows me to feel the power of the divine. Oh, how grateful I am for the love of family and friends that will be there when I call. Yes, how wondrous it is to be grateful for the warmth of the sun as it pours down upon my face with a caring glow. Yes, how wondrous it is to be grateful for the joy of my great-granddaughter's voice as she tells me all her good news. What gratitude I feel. I know how blessed this child is as she steps out with pride to tell the world she is here. What gratitude I feel when I hear that joy in her voice. When she tells me she'll be walking tall as an equipped adult, gratitude fills me up, overflowing. When I think of all we can recall, gratitude fills me with tears of love. When I think about the faith her mom has, may I not forget my gratitude each and every day. Because that life is there for all of us to be grateful for. Life, love, compassion, commitment, joy, and respect. Never ever forget it because it is there for you and me, shining bright and glowing with ecstasy to fill your soul. And so it is. Yes. Here is another one. This one was written in 2002. Go for it, girl. Do it, girl. Go for it, girl. You know you have the ability. You know you have the dream. You know what you want. Just step out and do it. Don't hold back. Stand at the edge. Stand at the edge. Open your arms and your heart and step out. It'll happen and you won't fall. You will spread your wings and you will fly and you will be all right. You'll be all right. Trust your instincts. Allow yourself to be. It will happen. I know it will. Seize the moment. It's all you have. Don't wait. Take a risk. You have it in the palm of your hands. Open them up and see the brightness of your life as it blossoms right before your eyes. Go for it. It's going to be wonderful. I'm trying to remember that. I know I was writing it to myself, but I'm not quite sure what was going on at the time. But it's kind of a good one to give yourself encouragement. Well, let's see. Here, the gift of love. Yes, that's a special one for me. May our world find peace and learn the lessons needed to learn. May our hearts beat with a peaceful love, and may we touch others. May our prayers go forth in truth and compassion and reach out to others and never forget. May we hold hands and walk together in peace. May we find love for all humankind. May we know that hatred destroys us as it destroys others. May we reach down deep and allow the light of love to come through so that life will be filled with some joy and laughter, so that our children will grow up in the glow of understanding, so that they'll become the leaders of the world, to govern this earth with much compassion, so that the world will feel the love and create and recreate blossoms of serenity and contentment, so that the world will be a world of love. And we will know with deep knowledge that our greatest gift is love. And so it is. Yes, when I wrote that, I found myself feeling some of the pain that we have to tolerate. And I think it's pretty appropriate that I read that one because we need the gift of love today. And let's see what else we have here. If I could go on vacation, yes. If I could go on vacation, I would go to the islands and spend a week on each one I could find and lay on their beach and cherish the sky. My body would sparkle with luscious energy, and my soul would feel revitalized because my mind would just allow me to rest with a relaxed energy that makes me know I am. The sand would touch me and my fingers would reach out to grab some flutters of the sand that can trickle through. The sun would warm my heart with luxury, and I would feel so cleansed with its rays. The joy of rushing down to the water's edge, to place my feet in with a light touch, to know the cleansing of its refreshing glow. How serene I would feel as the water rushes over my body, and the world is cool and comforting with care. My soul will be cleansed and warmth to face life again, and I will know I can go on walking my path. Ah, yes, I wish I could go on vacation. I'd forgotten about that. Ah, if I could turn off my head. Well, that's probably why I wrote If I Could Go on Vacation. If I could turn off my head, I could write a magnificent poem. If I could turn off my phone, I could bring those words forth. If I must turn my head on to a magnificent poem, instead of worrying about what must be done and where it's right, and if I have pain, if we need to close this place, and I must turn off my head and know she'll be taken care of. I can turn off the phone or get a message that said she needs me. I know I can't be there and here, and yet I will bring forth the words that are pushing me to come forth. She is in my spirit, and so I must know that and let it go. This was written about my mom just as she passed. So my mom, I'm glad that she's here with me. Okay, let's see. The struggle of love and life. This is kind of an interesting one. Two hands reaching out to touch, trying to hold on tight, arms surrounding each other, lost in the warmth of love, seeking to hold on, stroking gently to shut all out, lips touching gently to touch and soothe, time lost in the moment of love. Will they again be lost in each other, or will they only get to reach out hungrily? Will they feel the warmth of love, or will they only touch lightly? Will they only know a moment of splendor, or will they just stand and gaze at each other? Will their special love find comfort, or will they turn away to face reality head on, leaving love to memory and empty nights of dreaming? Well, that one brings back some sad memories, but it's still the struggle of love in life. I want to do a fun one. Let's see. Beautiful guitar. This one brings back memories. This was written about a young man that I taught in high school in Syosset. My beautiful guitar, your tones are so mellow. Your chords are so sensitive, and the song is with love. Your outside chords showed strength, but your inside tones were sensitive and sweet. Your message was caring and with love for only a few of us to hear. Your songs were not heard as soft and mellow. Your tones were gentle and loving, but few only heard the heavy tones. You will not be heard again by me or anyone. You will not enthrall us again because you are at rest. Rest easy and sleep. Don't show your anger anymore. You don't have to cover your feelings and hurt inside again. Your tones won't be heard again, but the melody will linger in the hearts of those who cared. Play on your beautiful rest. Yes, this was dedicated to a young man by the name of Michael O'Brien. He was a student of mine that I taught, and we were very close. And I'm kind of glad I found that because I was just talking about him the other day. He was quite a young man. Well, I don't know if I have time for one more. Prayer and gratitude. As this morning dawns, may the world show up with brilliance and glory. May the sun shine down upon all of us and fill us with joy. May we wake up with a feeling of excitement to face the day. May our steps be brisk and sure. May the paths we walk on be straight and smooth. The days lay before us to fill us with new ideas. It unfolds with its serenity, and may we take it and care about it. There is so much to unfold before us, and we have an adventure to fulfill. May we open up like a page and delight in the phrases it reveals to us. A few birds soar quietly above us, and others sing in gratitude. May our souls be filled with peace and quiet. May life continue to be generous with its love. May we do this day justice and relish in the wonders around us. May our marks show up on this wondrous earth. Stand ready to face the world. Plant your feet solidly, ready for the journey. Divine power, guide us and take our hands. Help us to walk with joy and tranquility, peace and harmony. And so it is. Okay, let's see what we can find. As you can see, I have written a lot of poetry, and I'm just so proud to be able to share them with you. Okay, I have so many poems here. I don't know which one to share with you. Okay, Sister Tree. Now this was a tree that I had outside my window when I was living at, when I was first teaching at UVA. Sister Tree, tall feminine energy, sing to me and rock me into tranquility that will pour out of me an expression of caring. Sway in the breeze to lull the soul to quietness and contentment. Dance your leaves to the rhythm of loves, to express what has been and can be become. Speak your words of wisdom in the strength of your stature. Wrap your arms and trunk around me to feel the warmth of your constant nurturing, so I may sing and write your praises. It's the quietness of a moment as the breeze of caring brushes across my body to allow me to recline into this very moment. Yes, I had forgotten about that tree. I looked out at her every morning. Okay, yes, that is a very special one for me. The quilt of newness, here is another special one. The laughter of little ones is a sound that fills your soul and makes your heart leap wide open to enjoy the love of the universe. The innocence in their eyes fills your every being, and warmth and contentment covers your heart. If you can enter into the softness of their energy, you can find peace that we who are adults seem to lose. May we continue to get a twinge of this comfort when we enter into the depth of their eyes and lay in their quilt of newness to find our inner peace. And so it is. Yes, I love seeing little ones as they smile and the way they try to run and try to walk. I love the energy that they express. Okay, this is probably the last one before my last poem. When I see the sunset. When I see the sunset, I try and grab the deep colors that seem to flow from the sky above. And I sit and wonder what it saw this day. I want to ask, what was your day like? When I see the sunset, I feel a deep contentment that fills my every cell to warm me with love. And I say thank you for giving me one more day to feel the earth under my feet and touch the trees around me. When I see the sunset, I wonder what the next day will bring that will allow me to move on my path of commitment and know that this day was meant to be. And so I must just sit and take this day in to stay in the present. When I see the sunset, I sit and recall my day. And I try and pick up my journal to recall my blessings and try and remind myself of all the gratitude it brings, so I will not forget the power of the divine in each day. Yes, and this is my last poem. If I could leave a gift to the world. If I could leave a gift to the world, it would be wrapped in compassion and filled with joy that will encourage love. If I could leave a gift to the world, it has to be something I love and allows me to dance with a step of social justice on the soil. If I could leave a gift to the world, it would have to bring laughter to all and tickle the insides of those in pain with the comfort of a quilt filled with warmth. If I could leave a gift to the world, it must be soft to the touch and soothe the souls of those it touches so that they will feel blessed and comforted. If I could leave a gift to the world, it has to sing out loud with deep tones that surrounds the world with ecstasy and overcomes all hatred that is wrapping around us. And so I want to leave a gift to the world that says I feel deep compassion for all who walk with hunger grabbing their gut, and those who moan with the sorrow of loss. Please allow me to leave a gift to the world that makes me reach out to you with compassion. And you will know that I will touch you, and we will know we all are loved, blessed, and we are one. And so it is. And yes, I hope that I can leave you a gift. And I would love to leave a gift to the world and all around me.